What's up, guys? Crazy Black from 108 here. I'm back with another video. Today I'm here to mainly have a main video discussion right now, and something I just want to say right now too is we're gonna try to start doing daily videos for like at least the next 2 weeks, because that's how many videos I really have that can be pushed out, and I already have pre-recorded. Some of them being from almost a year ago, which is really sad. But some of them are dating back 6 months, and then we'll get into some brand new shoe reviews. I mean, I'll throw in some 4s. I got two 3s left. Maybe like what, 4 or 5, 3.5, something like that. But yeah, those will be coming soon. But that's in terms of the Adidas and basketball and shoes side of things. But today we're talking about something that's a little bit deeper to the core, something that flows through us all. Today I'm here to talk to you about the living force. No, what I'm actually here to talk to you guys about is that Star Wars The Clone Wars. The announcement was about a week or so ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and I originally had recorded a video for it, but I didn't release it because I said, no, I want to wait a little while here. And then today, the trailer came out, so I was like, yep, today's the day to re-record and make a new one. But Star Wars The Clone Wars, Season 6, or what's being titled as The Lost Missions, is coming out on March 7th to Netflix. Not Cartoon Network, not Disney XD, not Disney Channel, Netflix. So, you have two camps in this right here. You got the one camp that's like, why isn't it coming on TV? I don't have a Netflix. Why is it coming on TV? And then you got the other camp, well, at least we're getting it. We're going to get them all right away. All 13 episodes on March 7th. That's wonderful. Not to mention the fact that Netflix is getting all 5 seasons. The first 5 seasons, the Clone Wars movie that premiered in theaters on August 15th back in 2008, and what would have been Season 6, or at least 13 episodes of what would have been Season 6, coming out. There's some things that, you know, there's always some things we could talk about with this. We can complain about the fact that, it's only 13 episodes. We can complain about the fact, man, this arc is supposed to be at the end of Season 5. We can complain about the fact that, why was it canceled in the first place? Why are we getting Star Wars Rebels? I don't want Rebels. Rebels look stupid. Not my opinion. I've been reading comments online. Of course, you got some idiots out there, or some people that just don't. I understand that it's hard to take the wait and see approach right now, but that's basically what we're stuck in for like at least the next 2 years when it comes to content. Besides Rebels coming out this fall, but I mean like with Episode 7 as well. But we're getting 13 episodes. Let's just look at what we are getting. At least we're getting 13 episodes. At least we're getting a Yoda arc. We're getting a Mace Windu little arc maybe. The Sifo Dyas arc, which I guess is included with the Yoda arc in a way, but it's also included with the Order 66 arc, and then we're getting the Anakin the Clovis arc. The best part about the Clovis arc for me is I think it's actually saying Anakin literally beat Clovis, but also too, you know, I don't know. This 13 episodes is gonna be really great because for me, March 7th is the day that officially I get out of school the day my spring break starts, so I have the whole next week. So what does that mean in terms of me doing videos? Well, 13 episodes. Let's just round out to, let's say 14, because this would be stupid. Let's say 14, divide that by 2, that's 7. That's 7 days, 7 days a week, 7 days off. Review 2 episodes a day, or review a whole arc. So what I'm planning on doing is reviewing each arc that comes out. So I'll review each arc that's in those 13 episodes, and I'll get my thoughts on each arc. And I'll say what I think what it means, and then 2, we're gonna see if any of this rumors about how the bonus mission, the bonus episodes of the Lost Missions ties into Episode 7. Well, we don't know about that yet, but we will see. So, what I want to talk about too is what we saw in the trailer. The trailer had a lot of really good things. We know that Yoda's going to Dagobah. Qui-Gon Jinn's talking to Yoda. What to me looks like a Jedi mind meld, which is, you know, where all the Jedis combine their minds together, basically. But it looks like Yoda needs people to help him focus and concentrate and on what Qui-Gon's saying. And it also seems that a lot of people are skeptical as well, which I think is what's going to lead to Anakin breaking Yoda out. Because if you remember, we saw, I think it was, what was that from, what's the thing that happens every year at Disney parks? The Star Wars weekends, I think. they had that, I think that's where that footage premiered of the Yoda and Anakin scene. And I honestly think that they're gonna put Yoda in the, you know, the medical area of the temple, and they're probably gonna put him under observation because they think something's wrong with him. They think he's sick somehow. I mean, this almost 900-year-old Jedi sitting here and he's spouting a bunch of nonsense. He's probably sick. So I think they're gonna put Yoda there, and the Anakin's gonna break him out, of course, and he's gonna go off. He's gonna go to Dagobah. He's also gonna go to the new Sith homeworld of Morbin. It's like Corbin, but more. No, there's a lot of people who are ticked off about that too. Now, see, my thing is this: in the Star Wars EU, we've had Corbin, we've had there's people Yavin 4 sometimes considered. We've had multiple different places that were claimed as the Sith homeworld. Now, is Morbin going to be the official and only Sith homeworld? Maybe so, but if it isn't, oh well. And if there's multiple ones, then no one needs to worry. And besides, the Star Wars official canon is being revised right now. It's going to be completely redone. So, however that happens, however that goes, some things won't be canon anymore. It's just something we have to come to realize. Like, I personally believe that the people that are the huge Thrawn fans, and Timothy Zahn, for example, anything after Episode 7 that's written by Timothy Zahn, I believe will be kept canon. At least the Hand of Thrawn duology and the Thrawn trilogy. Those two, I believe, will be kept canon, no matter what, because I honestly believe those are characters and those are concepts they want to keep within inside this new canon, this new expanding Star Wars saga. But things like the whole new Jedi Order, things like Crystal Star, things like the Jedi Academy trilogy, unfortunately, and Dark Empire, maybe not so. I have faith for Dark Empire and Jedi Academy trilogy just because they already established the Jedi Order, and you could keep them canon, and then you could almost disband those being canon later on if you want to by the process of, like in the Clone Wars when they had that, what was that, season 4 or 5, the slave traders arc that was taken from the Clone Wars comic book, not the Republic comic book series, but the Clone Wars comic book series. And then they changed some things, they put it later in the timeline even. Things like that could happen. But I honestly think that there's certain things that are going to be protected and safe, and there's other things just going to have to let it go. I make a Frozen joke, but I haven't seen the movie yet, so I just know there's a song called Let It Go. Anyway, so yeah, that's some things to look at. The Mace Windu stuff looks really cool. It looks like he straight cuts a Gundark in half. Like straight jumps up and then just straight slices it down the middle. Like, that's Mace Windu is, as Samuel Jackson would like to say, a bat, you know? So it's interesting. Looks like it's going to be a really good 13 episodes. It's already airing over in Germany, so no one, if any fans on here that are from Germany, no one spoil it. If you start to spoil it, I'm not going to read your comment till the 7th. Not even the 7th, probably like the 13th, because I don't want to see. Even though there's really not too much you can be spoiled. We're going to have a final Anakin, I almost said Luke, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Darth Tyrannus, or just Count Dooku fight. We're going to have a Yoda versus Sidious, which is a crazy one. It's like, what? They fought before Episode 3? What do you mean? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You got the two of them fight. You got Mace versus Mother Talza. No Darth Maul's going to be in this. No Ahsoka's going to be in this. And that's the only disappointment really I could say is no Darth Maul and no Ahsoka, because Rex is going to be in this, but I just don't see Rex dying in any of these episodes. I'm sorry. Rex is not dying in like any of these episodes. And the things that suck about Ahsoka is that Ashley Eckstein, you know, I think I said this back in my review from a year ago, the final episode, she had said that she had been recording more lines, right? Which means there's been more episodes with her, but not with her including the show. And that's the part that like kills me the most on the inside, is the fact that there were more stories, but let's just cancel it and go to Rebels. I mean, I understand. It was a nice long run. And I know, I'm kicking the dead horse in the room. I'm sorry, but the one thing I will say that I do not like about Kathleen Kennedy And it's not even fully her fault. I know, because it's a company, but there's certain decisions that you make because you're pretty much the head of the company. I'm just going to say this. I do not like the fact that you're going to sit here and you're going to give your release statement about why you canceled the Clone Wars. Cancel because we want to focus on Episode 7. Then, I don't exactly remember how much time it was, but I'm just going to say 2 months. 2 months later, you announce Rebels. What? You need to focus on Episode 7, right? But let's go make a whole brand new TV series. You make no sense. Let's not continue to work on the TV series if we have stories already written and scripted, and we already have some stuff animated. That's the other thing I want to point out. Season 6, they've probably been wrapped up with this since about July. And I almost guarantee you that all of Season 6 was not just 13. Season 6 is probably 20 episodes again, at least. Because you take the fact that the Clovis episodes, which I'm going to say maybe 2-3 episodes of this 13 episodes, so the 3 of the 13 were probably the Clovis episodes. That's a part of Season 5. Technically, it was supposed to be a part of Season 5. So that's what I'm getting at, what I'm saying. Just stuff is I just don't get it. I just don't get it, nor do I appreciate it. Now, don't get me wrong, though. Star Wars Rebels, that looks like it's going to be a bomb show. I honestly believe that by the way, I can't remember who was talking about it, but by the little hints and tidbits he was saying about keeping everything as tied into the canon as possible and giving love to the EU, that's what makes me believe that some things from the EU will be kept. Certain things will be kept, certain things will be brought in to this TV series as a way of keeping it in and tying it in. So to me, that makes me honestly think that somewhere along the line, Mara Jade is going to show up. Not only that, though, too, they're talking about voice actors and voices. If you notice, there's been a lot of big-name actors. Not voice actors, but actors. And some people have their theories about how, all the characters like Urza, what's the Jedi's name? There's Urza, Hera, Sabine, there's Zeb, Chopper. Chopper's the astromech, but I can't remember the Jedi's name. I can't remember the Jedi's name. But, let me see, actually, I can find it on here because it's going to kill me. There's Urza. And there's... Oh, come on. Almost there. There's Urza, and then there's Canon, I think? Canon? Yeah. There's saying how like their actual voice actors, or the actors, they could actually portray them in a movie. Live action TV show, Star Wars, still a possibility. So, that's kind of cool, you know. But, my belief, from what this fan about the actual voice actors and like having big name actors, Vader's gonna show up in this series. James Earl Jones, I think, is gonna voice him. To be, what's up, Sassy? You up? James Earl Jones, I think, is gonna voice him, which would be awesome. Now I'm not gonna want to get anyone too hyped, but that would be awesome. That's my belief. That's what I hope. But Rebels, something to look forward to. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the bonus content, whatever you want to call it, the lost missions. It's gonna be nice. Camino, seeing Fives probably dying. Finally, it's gonna be rather interesting to see how all this plays out, because this is the final stuff of the Clone Wars, guys. There will be no more Clone Wars content besides that Darth Maul arc that is coming out in comic book format from Dark Horse. Thank you, Dark Horse. Thank you, Dark Horse, because I don't know how Marvel's going to do. I don't even want to talk about Marvel right now, because Marvel makes me sick. Not the Marvel Cinematic Universe, none of that. I'm talking about Marvel Comics. Makes me sick. Killed Peter Parker off at two universes? Okay. No, I don't trust you with anything. Just want to say that I don't trust you with anything. Oh, but they brought Peter back. No. No, for a whole, maybe it's been a year, but like for a whole year and a half, and who you have, and then Doc Ock as Spider-Man? Nope. Peter Parker's body? Nope. Nope. No. Nope. Won't have it. Won't deal with it. Won't even listen to it. Clone Wars, though, is going to be very awesome. I've sat here and talked for almost 15 minutes. I remember from the YouTube timeline it was 15 minutes for me. But, man, gonna be awesome. I have a whole separate discussion about Star Wars Rebels coming, and then also a Hasbro video as well, and a little Episode 7 video as well, of course, because you gotta keep love for Episode 7, man. It's keeping the dream alive. And also too a statement about my stance on how I honestly feel about the EU currently and going forward. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this video. You know, the Force is strong and everyone out there. Star Wars, Clone Wars getting its final ending. For all you people that disliked it and have Netflix, or that only watched Season 1 and never watched, they only watched 2 episodes of Season 1, never gave it her chance. Well, now it's all on Netflix. Here. You know what? The prequels, yeah, they weren't the best. The Clone Wars cartoon series that originally came out, yeah, that was awesome. The Clone Wars that came out in 2008, first movie was the episodes were You know what? Sit down, watch all of it again. Actually watch all of it, because you'll watch all of it and then you'll be like, this was so good. The writing was so good. The character development was so good. I actually don't want to hate Anakin. It's so good. Oh, look at Obi-Wan being like Obi-Wan. Oh, look, the characters are fleshed out. Oh, look, there's actual development. Oh, look, I care for people in the prequels more. That's the best thing about the Clone Wars will do. It will make you enjoy episodes 2 and 3 more. I'm not saying anything about episode 1, but episodes 2 and 3, you will enjoy a lot more. And that's why episode 3 is still the best, prequel Star Wars movie. We don't mess with the whole original trilogy. I almost call it the Holy Trilogy. But it is. But we don't mess with the original trilogy. We don't mess with the original trilogy. Will the sequel trilogy? Will it be better? We don't know. We don't know. Get Mark, Harry, Harrison. I say Harry, Carrie, sorry. Harrison, Carrie, Mark. Of course, Anthony Daniels. We're good. Oh, and R2 and 3PO I guess are going to be in Rebels. But that's, like I said, that's for the Rebels discussion. That's according to Hasbro. Hasbro, I don't really trust you. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. As always, guys, may the Force be with you. Thanks for watching, and peace.